in anything you do, always work towards having leverage. You know, leverage is the ability to create greater results with fewer limitations. Huh? It is what gives you options, and options are the foundation of freedom. Huh? Without leverage, your life is constantly at the mercy of other people's decisions, changing circumstances, and an unexpected setbacks. You know, leverage comes in many forms. It can be knowledge that makes you valuable. Huh? It can be financial savings that gives you choices. It can be relationships that expand your opportunities. It can be skills that remain useful in any economy, or even emotional intelligence that helps you stay composed under pressure. The more forms of leverage you possess, the less dependent you become on a single source of security. You know, people who lack leverage are often forced into decisions they will never freely make. They stay in unhealthy jobs because they have no financial cushion. They remain in toxic relationships because they fear being alone. They tolerate disrespect because they believe they have no alternatives. Leverage doesn't eliminate challenges, but it gives you the ability to respond rather than merely react. The goal is not to control everything. It is to build enough capacity that life doesn't control you. Adaptability is one of the highest forms of leverage because every environment eventually changes. Now, those who can learn quickly, think clearly, and adjust wisely, they remain valuable regardless of the circumstances. You know, psychologically, leverage strengthens your sense of urgency. That is the belief that your actions can meaningfully influence your life. People with multiple skills, emotional resilience, and diverse opportunities are less likely to feel trapped when adversity strikes, because they view change as a problem to solve rather than a threat to survive. You know, the greater your internal and external resources, the greater your confidence in navigating uncertainty. Eh? Spiritually, leverage begins within. The greatest advantage is self mastery. A person who governs their emotions, their values, and their character cannot easily be manipulated by fear, by praise, or even pressure. External leverage may create opportunities, but inner leverage creates stability. When your identity is rooted in purpose rather than circumstance, you carry your greatest advantage wherever you go. You know, in short, don't spend your life chasing comfort. Build leverage. Acquire skills that cannot easily be replaced. Cultivate relationships rooted in trust. Develop financial discipline. And most importantly, strengthen your character. Because the person with leverage is not the one who controls the world. It is the one who remains capable, adaptable, and free, and no matter how the world changes. You know, my people here, here